Relax. It's ASMR. Hello, everyone. It is another month, and I'm taking a break from my 3D printing series to bring you another delicious box of goodies from MunchPak. So, thank you to them for sending me another box. I love doing them and tasting them and showing them to you all. So, let me get right into it. I had a really difficult time with this label this time, so I've already put a hole into the plastic trying to get my personal information off of it. So we'll just start there and work our way around. Okay, I love crinkly plastic. So now, the box looks pretty solid this month, as it usually does. Let's get into it. Here's our booklet. It says Chile, Spain, Japan, and more. Black truffle chips, fruit smoothie, strawberry, raspberry, apple and currant or coconut and passion fruit from Germany. Nutella. It's not a MunchPak unless it has at least some Nutella in it. From Poland. Cookies and cream wafer bites from Italy. Mozzarella and camembert from Japan. Old Dutch baked ketchup chips, from Canada. I am definitely looking forward to those. Embershell gummies. Looks like they're loop gummies from Chile. Wafer bites from Indonesia. Toxic waste sour smog balls from Pakistan. And cheeky crispy from Costa Rica. Nice. These are family packs, so that's a larger box than what we have here. And we may have some soda as well. So, let's see. And right on top is ketchup potato chips, which are amazing. So I'm definitely looking forward to these. These are gluten-free potato crisps, Old Dutch. So I didn't know that the Dutch were particularly known for their potato chips, but that's just fine. Mini wafer bites. This is a nice large package. So look like they're crisps, cookies rolled up, filled with caramel. Crispy on the outside, creamy on the inside. I don't want to smush them too much. I want them to stay in one piece. So I'll just leave that package like it is. Then these are black truffle potato chips. They look lovely. I love the packaging. Premium potato chips. Put those over there. And the next big bag is the gummies, I believe. I love the sound of that bag. Doesn't that sound awesome? Ambrosoli. Ambrosoli. I guess that's like ambrosia, the food of the gods. So we're already setting a very high standard. Different fruit flavors. Awesome. Cookies and cream wafer bites. Smooth vanilla filling. Only 100 calories per pack. Dolecho petites. No high fructose corn syrup. Delicate, crisp, and flaky outer shell. Definitely hear that they are crispy. Okay, now this was very interesting. Now this is the fruity smoothie style. I don't know what. There's no picture of what the thing looks like. But from what I can tell on the sides, it seems like it's wafers. But yet it's kind of soft, so it's not a solid block. That would be very interesting. It's almost like, it feels like gummy cookies. This is the cheese, the camembert cheese. It looks like it's broken up into some pieces, but it seems like it's crunchy. Maybe one of those tube type crispy snacks that we sometimes get from Japan. This is cheeky crispy. And as you can hear, the train is really being excited today. So I apologize for that, but hopefully it's not too loud. Cheeky crispy. It looks like cookie wafers with chocolate on the back of them or in between them. I don't know if these two are supposed to go together or they're just individual little squares of cookie. Sour smog balls. We've had things from this brand before. They're all about nuclear explosions or toxic spills. Very dramatic. If I remember correctly, they were actually pretty sour. Some of the other things that they've had. These are crunchy candy with a sour, chewy center. The fiendish plot of Dr. Smog. Dr. Igor Smog is a wealthy industrialist who made his fortune in heavy manufacturing, but his methods are wasteful and produce lots of toxic byproducts, which he disposes of in environmentally irresponsible ways. His latest scheme is to pump massive amounts of toxic smog into the atmosphere from smokestacks of his factory. Once airborne, the pollution will condense into particles of solid waste and rain down upon the unsuspecting countryside. Fortunately, Professor Sournoggin is on the case. Sournoggin has dedicated his life to finding ways to transform toxic waste into good and useful products. One blast from his rooftop Smog-O-Matic ray gun, and the cloud will rain down delicious sour candy balls. An outcome Dr. Smog is less than pleased about. So, not only does Dr. Smog want to get rid of his waste, he wants to harm people. So, thank you, Professor Sournoggin, for thwarting the evil plans of the industrialist. So here is Nutella. We've had these before. They're quite good. They're a crispy outer shell with delicious Nutella inside. And they kind of look like little loaves of bread. And then finally, we do indeed have a soda. It is the kind that has the ball in the top, and you pop it down, and you can then get to the super kiwi fruit Sauermonk carbonated soft drink. Let us close the box up here to make way for snacking space. So we have savory, and savory. We have a little bit of chocolate. Let's move the book over here. We have gummies. We have more chocolates. Some caramel. Some sour. Some fruity. And these also have a little bit of chocolate on them, so they go over here. Okay, pretty nice wide range of flavors. Plus our drink, which I'm going to put right off the camera right there in the middle. Well, let's start out with this cheese thing. I'm going to be very careful with opening it because I think it's kind of crushed in here. These are always very delicate. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut the top off of it. I think that's going to be the easiest thing to do. It says that it is premium. And yeah, if you can see in there, it's pretty busted up. So let me see if we can just take out a section or two of it. It's already into bite-sized pieces. Yep. This is a puffed corn type savory snack. You can see here, it is very delicate. It's almost like a foam. But it has a very pronounced corn flavor, and then has a little bit of sweetness to it. And then you get the cheesy flavor as well. And it like dissolves almost instantly in your mouth. And like poof, it's gone. But it is delicious. The cheese coating seems to be on the outside. And then the rest is this wonderful corn foam. A good balance of flavors. I like that. Okay. So now we're going to try the black truffle potato chips. Cutting along the top here. Okay. The black truffle are just little bitty specks. Ever so often, almost looks like a very light dusting of pepper. So the truffle flavor gets you right up front. Potatoes, sunflower oil, salt, dehydrated black summer truffles, and truffle aroma. I've never seen aroma being listed as part of an ingredient in food. Kind of expected truffle oil, not truffle aroma. It's very interesting. So it has that kind of earthy truffle flavor. It's kind of hard to explain. It's not quite a mushroom flavor. It's kind of like a roasted mushroom, nutty flavor. So it's pretty good. It's very prominent. It's definitely in there. I'm not a huge fan of it by itself, but I know some people who really love it. But it's a nice complex flavor. Okay, let's open this drink up. I've still got some of that corn snack sticking to my fingers. Okay. Remove this film. Take off the opener from the plastic cap. Trying to find a nice way to do this. Get it started. If I can get enough for my fingers to get hold of, there we go. Just split it right down the middle. There we go. So now we have this cap, and we use it to push the ball down into the drink. The first thing we need to do is remove the little plunger. It's like a DIY project. So now this will fit in there. And it should plunge down. I'm trying to do this gently, yet forcibly. I think that's my problem. Okay, 1 second. I don't want this to make too loud of a noise, so I may cut this part out. And there you go. The little sphere falls down inside of here. And now you can drink the drink, which comes up, I believe, through here, and you can drink it. Because the ball is rolling on this piece that's holding the ball. The ball doesn't fall all the way through. Yeah, it flows up and around the ball. Very sweet. A little bit of a kiwi flavor. And then just a little hint of sour on the back end. Interesting. Okay. So let's get into the ketchup chips. Now the aftertaste on that drink is very interesting. It's kind of like a chemically sour. Almost like it has vitamin C in it or something. I don't know. So here we have a generous dusting of ketchup powder. Definitely smell it. Yeah. That's delicious. It's not as sweet as ketchup that I'm used to. In America, ketchup is very sweet. It almost has a slight, like, barbecue type tang to it. Which I really like. Yeah, there's a lot going on with that aftertaste than just, let's see, dehydrated potatoes, cornstarch, seasoning, sugar, corn maltodextrin, salt, dehydrated tomatoes, sodium acetate, acetic acid, citric acid, malic acid, beet powder, there we go, hydrogenized corn protein, Allura red, dehydrated garlic, natural and artificial flavors, high oleic sunflower oil, don't know what that is, brilliant blue FCF, calcium cerate, vegetable oil, sugar, maltodextrin, calcium phosphate, sunflower lecithin, sodium bicarbonate, salt. So it has beet powder in it. I think that's what I'm getting in the aftertaste. It's a flavor I don't normally associate with ketchup. Because beets are not my favorite food. But in this, it's really nice. Awesome. Okay. So now, let's move on to some fruit chewies. Kiwi fruit and ketchup, not a great combination. But that's okay. I need to have a little trash bag with me to put all my cuttings in. Okay. Here we have a green, and they're very soft. We have orange. We have yellow. And those seem to be the three colors. So we have, it appears to be orange, lemon, and lime. Let's try orange. Let's see what it's like. I like the delicate little wrapper. So we have this little pillow. It is dark orange on one side, then like a cream orange on the other side. So one's a little translucent, and this is opaque. Nice sugar coating. Yeah, that's delightful. A nice soft texture. Doesn't get stuck in your teeth. And it has a nice bright orange flavor. It's not super artificial. But it's definitely sweet. It has a nice punch of sugar. I'm actually going to have another one. They're lovely. See how the lime is different. Nice shade of green. The same opaque on the bottom, translucent on the top. Distinctly different flavor. Yeah. I think they can live up to their name, Ambrosoli. Beautiful little snack, little candy, I guess. So now let's dig into the smog balls. Toxic waste and all. Looks like we have several different colors. I like that this candy has a story behind it. So we have red and yellow and pink and green and this kind of grayish smog color. Yep. Maybe a light blue in there. Oh, okay. One more. So here's all the different colors. There's a nice candy smell to it. Let's try a green one. We're on the green theme. We have a green drink and the lime gummies. So it's supposed to be crunchy and then chewy. Hard, kind of crunchy. No real distinct flavor other than sweet and then sour. And that may be because I've had other flavors in my mouth. The sour kind of sneaks up on you because it must be inside. So instead of like getting rid of the sour immediately. Kind of sticks around your mouth. Let's try a blue one. I'm going to try to see if I can crack this open and show you the inside, but I may not be able to. Okay. So it is a hard candy shell, and then it has a kind of white internal piece. I guess that's where the sour is. That is a slightly different flavor than the other one. But fruit flavor is definitely not the reason these are made. But they have a nice sour punch like that. Okay. I'm going to put these back in. Oh, here we have blue raspberry, strawberry, lemon, lime. Grape and cherry. So I guess this is supposed to be purple and it's supposed to be grape. Let's see. Yeah, very slight hint of grape. If you swallow that sour down your throat, it packs a punch. I have a lot going on in my mouth right now. But those are nice. I like that the coating was, you cracked it with your teeth, but then it got chewy and softer pretty quickly. It didn't break into hard shards inside your mouth. I'm actually going to have a potato chip to clear my palate. Okay. Nice. So moving on, I'm going to stay with the fruit theme. And I'm trying to see what flavor these will be. I see coconut on here, so I assume that it's coconut flavor. Maybe a little bit of pineapple as well. Ah, okay. We get quite a lot in a package. These are not gummies, they are taffy. Maybe these are mango? Oh, come in little divided sections. So you can just pull it off. I like that. So it's smooth, it's not sticky to the touch. And it pulls apart. Kind of snaps a little bit. Very mild flavor. Definitely some coconut in there. And then mango. Mango and coconut pretty well balanced together. So it's hard to tell where one ends and the other one begins. Just kind of neat. So I have enough of chewy, fruity things. So that is very refreshing. It's not overpowering. Definitely have a very tropical vibe to it. I like those. But I am done with fruity, chewy things. Let's move on to crispy, caramelly things. These come in a nice sealed package that you can reuse, so you don't feel like you have to eat the whole thing at once, which is nice. Okay, so there's short little straws of cookie filled with caramel. I am wrong. Filled with peanut butter. Yeah. So they're not as sweet as I was expecting. You all may have seen this before I did. It says right here in the corner, peanut butter. I was going by. It definitely looks like glossy caramel. But I'm only mildly disappointed, just because I love caramel so much. But I love peanut butter too, so it's not a total loss. Nice, thin, crisp shell. Again, the peanut butter is not super sweet. I really almost wouldn't qualify these as a candy. They're right on the edge between savory and sweet. Delicious. Put that there. Okay, we'll do this next since we know what it is. We've had this several times in other MunchPaks. Let's lay it open. It's like opening a little present. And we have two individually wrapped pieces of bread, crispy bread, that are glued down to the cardboard. Okay. Let's get rid of that. And let's open up this one. Still got some of that sticky on it. You can tell it got a little crushed here. Yeah, that one end got smacked. Let me see if I can pull it off very gently. Pulling out the Nutella. Delicious as always. Nice firm cracker. It's almost like that wafer material you get in those really thin wafer sandwiches, but it's a little thicker. And then each component is separated like that. So theoretically, you can pop it like that. delicious. Nutella is one of those perfectly balanced foods. Just enough sweet, just enough chocolate, just enough of the hazelnut flavor, and a delicious texture, or a wonderful texture. So now let's try the Chinky Crispy cookies here. They are a little stuck together. Yeah. So they're just supposed to be wafers with chocolate on the bottom of them. The cookie is a little bit of a butter cookie, and a little bit of hint of butter there at the end. I think there's a hint of lemon in the cookie as well. And the fact that I can taste all that means that the chocolate is not overpowering everything else. And chocolate actually blends in very nicely with the rest of it. I'm going to try to read the ingredients. Let's see here. Enriched wheat flour, sugar shortening, milk, whey powder, cocoa powder, dried eggs, leavening agents, salt, carob bean flour, emulsifiers, and artificial flavors. So the lemony flavor must be in the artificial flavor part. Nice. Okay. So we have one more. Cookies and cream wafer bites. These are just like little pillows of chocolate cookie with cream inside of them. Very dark black chocolate, almost like an Oreo cookie type. Definitely darker than what's on the package. You can see it's filled with the cream on that one. These are okay. If you want this flavor, I would just go ahead and buy some Oreos. I'm not really getting a strong chocolate flavor or a strong cream flavor. Mostly just the texture. Really crumbles up inside of there. So I'm going to have another one of these. These are much better. Okay, well, another awesome MunchPak this month. bring back some things here. There we go. Put that back in there. So, like I said, thank you very much to MunchPak for sending me another month's box of goodies. They were delicious. My favorite, surprisingly enough, I think these gummies were my favorite, with the ketchup chips coming in a close second. I think these are a little bit different than I remember. I don't think I had this brand before. But these were surprisingly light and fruity and delicious and chewy and soft. Really good combination of everything. So, favorite sweet, favorite savory, you could say. So thank you all for watching. And please subscribe if you haven't. I will be doing food reviews like this and tastings. I'm also working on a series about 3D printing. I'm taking you along with me as I learn. I just posted my second in that series yesterday, I believe. And I will be continuing on with that. My next video should be about the 3D software that I am using to design some objects that I want to print for around the house. So subscribe if you want to see more of that and other types of ASMR videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.